See? You never know what you'll find up here.
Ginny Weasley is a major character in the Harry Potter books, but she gets the short end of the stick in the movies. She's even got a dark side, just like Harry. Keep watching to find out 10 facts about the youngest Weasley that will change how you watch all the movies.
I'm not wearing that, it's ghastly.
If you never read the books, you might not understand just how popular Ginny Weasley was. Her popularity is completely glossed over in the movies, but it's a pretty important plot point for her character in the series. In the 6th book, Harry has realized that he has feelings for Ginny. However, she's super popular, which makes it hard for Harry to make a move. Ginny has it all. She's really pretty and popular with boys. She's considered cool among the girls. She's smart, but she's not a know-it-all like Hermione, and she is an important member of the Gryffindor Quidditch team.
Shut it!
Her popularity is also important for Ron's character development. He's never been cool. He's always lived in his older brother's shadows. Bill and Charlie were super popular. Everyone likes Fred and George because of their pranks. Percy wasn't liked, but he was the top of his class. Ron feels very inadequate, and having a popular little sister makes it worse. Some fans think that her popularity came out of nowhere, but that's not entirely true. The books are from Harry's perspective, and he can be pretty oblivious. Plus, she was a grade lower than him.
Actually, he sort of screamed at her. It was a bit frightening.
When it comes to her love life, Ginny matures really quickly in the books. We just don't get to see much of that in the movies at all. Her first date is to the Yule Ball. As a third year, she wasn't automatically allowed to go to the dance in Goblet of Fire. The winter party that was meant to celebrate the Triwizard Tournament was only for 4th years and up, but she could go if she was invited, and Neville asked her to go. It was the start of a good friendship with Neville. By Ginny's 4th year, she is actively dating, and Ron has a huge issue with it. He quickly crosses the line from concerned sibling to overprotective brother.
But don't expect me to be grateful just because now there's another damn thing we've got to find.
Ginny's first serious relationship was with Michael Corner. He's a Ravenclaw, and they bond over their love of Quidditch. But we don't see a lot of Michael in the books. He's a little one-dimensional. Later on, Ginny starts dating Harry and Ron's roommate, Dean Thomas. It's suggested that they have a pretty serious relationship and that they make out all the time. She totally goes off on Ron for being immature about things like that.
It seems silly, doesn't it, a wedding? Given everything that's going on.
She may have a healthy dating life, but Ginny isn't all butterflies and rainbows. The fiery Gryffindor has an angry streak, and you do not want to be on Ginny's bad side. She doesn't just have a temper though, she's actually quite skilled with some brutal spells. Apparently, she's the best at casting the Bat Bogey Hex. This dangerous hex is left out of the movies, but it's such a crucial part of her character. The Bat Bogey Hex makes bats fly out of people's noses.
Pastels. It wasn't pretty.
When this spell is cast on non-wizards, it can be fatal. Ginny cast the spell on Draco Malfoy in Dolores Umbridge's office. It allows her and the rest of the gang to get away so they can head to the Department of Mysteries. In Book 6, she cast the spell at Zacharias Smith when he annoys her one too many times. Her use of the spell is so great that Professor Slughorn invites her to join his slug club. Talk about a teacher who is a bad influence. Later in life, Ginny even teaches this hex to the Aurors.
Close your eyes.
Harry Potter might have been the youngest Seeker in Hogwarts history, and he was really great at that position, but he wasn't the best Gryffindor Quidditch player during his time. That honor goes to Ginny Weasley. Umbridge gave Harry a lifetime ban from Quidditch.
See me later, Mr. Potter. My office.
Ginny tried out for his position and became the new Seeker. She was great at it, although she said Harry was better, but she helped to lead the Gryffindor team to victory. Once Harry was back, she got to pursue her first love. Ginny much preferred playing Chaser, and she was excellent at it. A Chaser is the one who scores points with the quaffle by throwing them through the hoops. She tried out for the role when Harry became captain. She scored a ton of points during that season. Because of her, Gryffindor won the Quidditch Cup in Half-Blood Prince. Her skills at Chaser were so great that she eventually became a professional player.
This is the best Seeker in the world!
Ginny is such a strong character in the later books that it's easy to forget her dark history. During her first year at Hogwarts, she was extremely lonely. She wrote about being poor and having secondhand robes. She talked about how her brothers always teased her. She also had a huge crush on Harry.
Hello.
but was too shy to say anything. Before she starts school, Lucius Malfoy slips Tom Riddle's diary into her cauldron. She starts writing all of her feelings in this diary, but the diary is possessed by the soul of Tom Riddle, aka Lord Voldemort. He starts to possess her. She blacks out a lot because he makes her carry out various attacks. She's the one who opens the Chamber of Secrets, but somehow no one notices. She's a really smart girl though. She eventually realizes that the diary is causing all her problems and tries to get rid of it, but the diary reappeared and Riddle possessed her again. Harry had to save her from the Chamber of Secrets. This definitely changed Ginny, and she became a much stronger character afterward.
Harry, it was me. I swear, I didn't mean to. Riddle made me.
Ginny can seem a little too perfect at times. She's popular and pretty, she's smart and great at magic, and she's a Quidditch star, but she's got some major flaws. One of those is her jealousy. Harry's first love interest was Cho Chang,
I've never been able to stun anything before.
and Ginny couldn't stand her. Throughout Order of the Phoenix, Ginny is really dismissive of Cho, but she and Cho have a lot in common. They're both great at Quidditch and are smart and popular. She's even catty in the middle of a battle. Cho offers to take Harry to the Ravenclaw common room during the Battle of Hogwarts to see the diadem. Ginny steps in and demands that Luna take him instead. It's a weird time to be jealous, Ginny. He's trying to save the world. He's not gonna go make out with Cho, but it's good that Ginny isn't perfect. Her flaws make her more interesting. Keep watching to find out how Ginny's dreams came true.
A powerful memory. The happiest you can remember. Allow it to fill you up.
Ginny is a great friend to Hermione. The two become really close very early on. Hermione always shares Ginny's room at the Burrow. They confide in each other a lot, but Ginny isn't always a nice person to other girls. She's the one who introduces Harry to Luna. She calls her Loony Lovegood because Luna is weird.
Hello, Harry.
Luna, how do you know where I was?
We're experts. Your head's full of them.
Luna thinks that they are much better friends than that. Eventually, the two become better friends, but Ginny is very mean and dismissive of Luna early on. She comes across as a total mean girl when she calls Luna loony. She's also really mean to Fleur Delacour, who marries her brother Bill. Fleur is a smart, kind, and talented witch, but Ginny hates her. She nicknames her Phlegm and is really awful to her. We aren't sure if she's jealous because she doesn't want her brother to get married, but we are sure of one thing. Ginny used to hate Fleur with a passion.
Bill takes his stakes on the raw side now.
My husband, the Joker.
Ginny might be mean sometimes, but she also has a strong sense of justice. She is definitely a Gryffindor because she is very brave. She's one of the first people to sign up for Dumbledore's army in Order of the Phoenix. She isn't afraid to break rules to learn how to fight, and she definitely isn't scared of Umbridge. In Deathly Hallows, Ginny is one of the resistance leaders among the students. She and Neville are the students who keep everyone organized. She's staying in the secret room when Harry comes back to Hogwarts to find the Horcruxes. It's clear that she's been standing up to Snape and the other Death Eaters. She isn't as injured as some of the students, but she's been fighting back.
Take my hand.
She's also determined to fight. She's supposed to stay hidden during the battle because she's underage, even though her whole family puts their wands to good use. She sneaks back into the castle and later battles Bellatrix Lestrange directly.
Neville, who is it?
He's dead!
No! No!
Silence!
When we see Ginny in the epilogue, she's married to Harry, and they have 3 kids. But Ginny doesn't just become a housewife, she has an amazing career after she finishes Hogwarts. She is recruited by the professional Quidditch team, the Holyhead Harpies. It's an all-women team, and she becomes their top chaser. It's hard to become a professional athlete, but Ginny has what it takes. After she plays pro Quidditch for a while, she changes careers. She and Harry had kids.
You can choose Gryffindor. The Sorting Hat takes your choice into account.
So she wanted a less risky job. She starts writing for the Daily Prophet, the top wizarding newspaper. She becomes the senior Quidditch correspondent. That's one impressive job title. Everyone knows who Ginny Weasley is because Quidditch is so popular among the wizarding community. She's so much more than just the wife of Harry Potter. She really does have a dream career.
They've been fighting again, her and Dean. Sorry, I'm not usually late.
Lots of girls dream about meeting their favorite celebrity and falling in love, but Ginny actually gets to do this. She's relatable because she is the ultimate fangirl, and she is living the dream. When she first meets Harry, she can't even speak to him. She is completely obsessed with him her first year at Hogwarts. She writes him a love poem, which she has a dwarf read to him. It's pretty terrible. She compares his eyes to a toad. She never really stops being Harry's #1 fan, although she does have a life outside of him.
So it's quite weird, I think, when I finally realised and I read the book and you saw where they went.
He comes to love him for the person that he is, not just because he's famous. And Harry starts to feel the same way about her. She helps him a lot in later books, especially when he's obsessed with the Half-Blood Prince. She finally gets with Harry after they win the Quidditch championship in the 6th book, and then she gets to marry him. They have 3 children together, James, Albus, and Lily. It's a fangirl's dream. What's your favorite Ginny Weasley moment? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, subscribe to The Things to never miss another video, and don't forget to hit that like button. We'll catch you next time.